Byte Club, we check out Ruby Fringe.
Ruby Fringe is a gathering of people who really love the Ruby programming language and have found that the kind of traditional, more conservative conferences maybe are letting them down.
The Ruby Fringe is our reaction to all the other technical conferences that we've attended. A lot of sponsors that we didn't really care about. Half the talks are paid for, and everybody sat around bored half the time.
I started noticing people saying that hanging out in the lobby during tech events is like the go-to, don't miss this event. They're flying places so they can hang out in the lobby.
We decided, probably idiotically, that we should make our own conference. We should do it the way we want to do it.
I wanted it to be less intensive and more social oriented. So we made sure to plan lots of nightly social activities where people could get FaceTime with the speakers instead of like 5 minutes of Q&A at any given point. Made sure that there's a geek movie night where people can chill out together and watch Star Wars in Brazil while drinking martinis in Adam Agoyan's theater.
We had our big opening party, and when the band was playing, there were nerds dancing.
Booze equals bonding.
Yeah.
Basically, we've had like 6 venues structured all just for social interaction.
This is like an exciting, cool conference, and so far I've liked actually all the talks. I don't think I've seen one that's bad. And just because they're different, like you said, they're just different, right? Whereas you go to RailsConf, it's the same dude talking about the same thing every single time. RailsConf sucks, and Chad can blow me.
Kind of shocked by how hip this conference is so far.
We had no idea.
For InfoQ, he was telling me how he gets like 350,000 hits a day for his site, InfoQ. And when I did the Rails rant, I got like 247,000 like over a couple of days. So I was like, oh wow, so my one blog post rant is basically your traffic, So
I think our jobs as leaders of the community is to, well, I'll speak for myself, I don't know about you guys. Do the right thing. Do the right thing for your clients, do the right things for the community, contribute back, and help make it not a ghetto.
Traditional conservative conferences do get somewhat monotonous, and so we're trying to change it up. So if from now on people understand that they have to change it up and do some interesting things and inject art and inject culture into it, well, then we've succeeded on that level.
This isn't a blog post put into a speech. It's crazy creative things, people making changes in their lives, doing interesting things that kind of let you live interestingly. So I like hearing those stories.
I'm gonna do a very bizarre show. Yeah, it'll be kind of fun.
I can't wait.
Hopefully.
Can't wait.
And this is also my last Ruby conference, so I'm not doing any more after this.
But you've said that before.
Yeah.
How many times have you said that before?
It's kind of like Brett Favre.
Yeah. They keep pulling me back in. I keep trying to retire. If the Ruby core guys don't get their shit together and quit putting out bad patches and causing security problems, then they're gonna kill themselves off.
Lunchtime is actually the most important time at any conference. If you ever watch people at a tech conference, the smart ones, they actually eat dinner or lunch 3 times. Each time they'll get a little mini plate, and then you sit down, you try to find the most interesting group of people that aren't talking, sit down, you own that table for 20 minutes, and then you're done, and then you literally just walk right back around, get another plate of food, sit down, meet a whole bunch more people, throw out some more business cards. It's actually kind of an art and a science, and it's fascinating to watch. People aren't very good at self-organizing into queues, even programmers. They're all OCD, we all kind of it's like, oh my god, where am I going next? I can't even figure it out. I'm going to stand right here in the hallway until somebody tells me what to do next. And so we figured the best way to keep everybody in one big room is to keep everybody in one big room. Before everybody goes on stage, we bring them back here with their laptop, make sure that all their display settings are set up. Everything that's happening is sort of planned out months in advance, and by months I mean we're doing it on the fly and kind of making up as we go along. Right now he's framing pictures for tonight's art exhibit at the Camera Bar. Most people don't come to a programming conference expecting to be at an art opening, and hey, let's break with trends, right?
Turn of the 19th, 20th century, there used to be inventors who'd get together and sniff ether and then share ideas. This is kind of like it.
How does Ruby Fringe compare to other conferences you've been to?
Definitely much more fun run. It wins.
This is not Ruby Fringe 2008. It's just Ruby Fringe.
Ruby Fringe.
We're software developers. We're not really in the conference business. We're doing this to scratch our own itch. It's sort of a central tenet of the Ruby community. And so it's not to say that we won't do it again. Hopefully that other people will take the torch and, pump the BTUs necessary into the torch to keep it burning.
From Charlie and I, thanks for watching Byte Club. We'll see you next time.